Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I have a new filming setup. I hope that this is working well and I'm not too like overexposed or anything, but I'm trying to use the natural light instead of studio light just because, you know, it's better light and the studio light situation has been frustrating me, so hopefully this is working out. This is just like my room for makeup. It's also like sort of like a makeup room slash dressing room slash gym room. This is also where I've been having clients come if I don't go to them, which is good but also kind of weird because it's like in the house and I don't know. Hopefully I'll be renting a space soon to do makeup out of instead of out of the house, because it's, you know, sometimes your house is messy and, you know, you don't want people to come over. So today I want to do kind of a first impressions thing. I got this NYX Ultimate palette and I really wanted to do a first impressions video. So I swatched like a cup, like these two, I think, or maybe that one. I mean, like just on my fingers, just to look at them. But I've had it for a long time and this is like the first time I've been able to sit down and film a video. So I have resisted actually using these on my eyeballs. So now we're gonna do it and see if it's a good thing. Because I think it's a really good price. I think it's like 20 bucks or something like that. It's a really good price for all these shadows, and they are my kind of shadows because they're kind of red and kind of neutral and you can use them a lot. So I haven't really had the best luck with NYX eyeshadows in terms of like quality. I like their single eyeshadows, but not the palettes. I don't know if they still have those like elongated rectangular palettes that had like 8 colors in them or whatever, but I really did not ever like those. I have like 3 of them and never use them. So hopefully this will be a different story because I really want to like it. Anyway, I obviously have full foundation, concealer, powder, and cheek stuff on, and my eyebrows. And I primed my eyes with Urban Decay's Primer Potion. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. I primed my eyes with Urban Decay's Primer Potion in the shade Eden. My lips are also really dry, so I've got some like pink tinted lip balm on there right now. So anyway, let's go and get started. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've sort of been in like a makeup rut lately. I feel like I'm gonna go with something kind of neutral today. That's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna take just a flat brush and probably gonna mix these 2 colors together. Okay, not too powdery, but also like not super pigmented. That's okay, that seems all right. I feel like if it's a dark color though, because I can see it like on my eyelashes. I feel like if it's a dark color, it's gonna get really powdery. So there's not too much, I mean, you know, it's a matte shadow, so it's gonna have some, it's gonna give off a little. Then let's take this one, which kind of reminds me of like something like Quarry or Ho from MAC. And also my face is like just this out of control. My lighting thing is crazy, but my hands are like a lot darker than my neck and my face because I have not been putting sunscreen like on my arms at all summer. I've been terribly lazy and it's very naughty of me. I shouldn't have been doing that, but I did it and now I'm like suffering the weird two-tone body consequences. So just in case you also do that, know that you are not alone. This is really, really nice. It's not giving off a lot, and what it is giving off is really, really fine. So here's that. And it's, yeah, it's reminding me of Ho or O or Hoax. I don't know. I think everybody pronounced it like a different way. I don't know the official way to pronounce it, but that's what it reminds me of from MAC. It's H-A-U-X. But I'm so into it. I'm really enjoying that. Yep, I like it. It's really good. It's a really good smooth blend. I'm very impressed with that one. I did not think I would be impressed with that, but I am, and it makes me happy. Okay, just make sure it doesn't get too far up there. That's nice. That was easy. That was really nice. I'm gonna take this one, this darker one here, which sort of seems like it wants to kind of be like Sketch from MAC, but it's like a little more brown than that. Sketch tends to go like a little purple. I think this one's probably gonna retain the brownness in it. I'm just gonna take that on like this weird little flat brush that I have, and you can see how much, it's not really giving off too much. I mean, it's good. That's a good shadow. All right. That's good. Okay. And it's looking really, it is, I mean, it's keeping its readiness, like redishness. That's nice. It's a nice, like, you know, true burgundy shadow. I thought it was gonna go way more brown. I'm gonna take this really ratty old 217 and some more of this color. I don't think these things have names. No, they don't. More of this one. I mean, these are blending really easily, but they're not blending away too much. I mean, I could see if you were using a little bit of a heavier hand to blend it, you could blend it away. But it's doing pretty good. There is a little bit of fallout, so I'm just gonna try to wipe that away. I mean, it's obviously, like, it's not the greatest pigmentation, like, you know, Makeup Forever eyeshadow quality kind of thing, but it's really nice. Nicer than I was expecting. And easier to work with than I was expecting. And let's put something on the lid. Maybe I'm gonna use this one right here, which kind of looks like Sable from MAC. I know, like, a lot of my reference points are MAC just because I worked for them for so long. It looks a lot like, this looks a lot like the Modern Renaissance palette, but without like the hot pinks in there. They're very similar. These shimmer shades do. That's good. That's good. Not like blowing me out of the water or anything, but it's definitely showing up. It would be better like if it were tacky or maybe like with a wet brush, you know, but it's there. It's not blending away. This one's pretty, the one up here, the goldy shimmery one is pretty gold. So I think I might go for this one, which kind of looks like rice paper or rice paper and nylon. More like rice paper from MAC. So I'm gonna take that on this brush. And it's got, you know, some kick up a little bit, but not too much. I like it, that's good. I'm going to just run a little bit of, I guess, the lighter one. Yeah, and take that lighter one under there. And I'll take that darker one again. Definitely getting some fallout. Like, I don't know. These, I feel like you would want to do, you know, if you're gonna be packing on the color and really wanting something intense and blending things around, which is, you know, like what you do when you put makeup on, I feel like you would probably want to just go on and do your foundation after and, you know, just get all the fallout out of the way with a makeup wiper, something like that, because it could definitely be an issue. But that's the way it is with like a lot of palettes. So I generally do that anyway. And so as I've blended, that darker color is definitely lightened up a little bit, which kind of sucks, but whatever. I mean, it's gonna happen. Can't expect miracles from a $20 eyeshadow palette. So I'm just gonna pack a little more on the outside. See if I can intensify it a little bit. But it's like, if I blend over that too much more, it's gonna go away again. So far I've used these two as like under brow, just kind of like base. I've used this to highlight, this on the lid, and these two in the crease. I think I'm gonna put a little more of this reddy one through the crease, obviously, because I can't do my eyeshadow anymore without wanting to put red in it. I think that's more pigmented than the darker one, honestly. And then I'm gonna take the fluffy brush just to diffuse that edge. I'm gonna do the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm gonna see. I feel like this could possibly make a really good contour. I feel like it's gonna be a little too orange, so I'm not gonna do that. I thought that maybe I would contour with this shade, but I think it's gonna be too warm, so we're not gonna do that. I am going to take a little bit of something. Where is it? This little brush. Take this little brush, and then I think I'm gonna mix this one, which I use for my inner corner highlight. This one here, I'm gonna take a little bit of that and mix it with the more gold one, just because the inner corner highlight is looking real white. And take a little back off on the back of my hand. Yeah, it basically does that nylon thing from MAC where like this one looks like it has a yellow undertone, but it really just turns white. And then this one, I mean, it looks really gold, but when I mixed them, the gold really didn't come out. Maybe it's just because the other one's so much stronger, but putting just like the gold only really lightly over top of that. And that's looking nice. Ooh, that's very exciting. Okay, so I'm gonna take that mixture again and just like hit the brow bone just for a second. Just a tiny bit. Okay, and then I feel like that's good. I can't really use anything else in here for blush. I don't think, I mean, maybe, no, I don't think I want to use anything in here for blush. Yeah, on that shade, it's just gonna be like way too warm to contour with, I think. I don't know. Let me throw on a lip and then I will give you my final assessment thought. So here is the finished look that I did with the NYX Ultimate palette. I wanted to try to sort of incorporate more than just highlight and eyes, but I don't think we're doing that today. Nope. I really think this is a good eyeshadow palette. And honestly, like, if you want something like, you know, like a warm toned eyeshadow palette and you don't want to fork out $40 or $50, this is only 20 bucks. It's half the price. And I think it's really, really good if you are not like a stickler for super, super quality eyeshadows. This is a really good quality, I feel like, formula. You know, and if you know how to work with shadows, then it's fine. It's not an issue, it's a non-issue, and it's something that you can save, you know, 20 or 30 bucks on, so why the hell not? I'm really impressed as far as like the formula. I think that they have definitely come a long way from the other ones. Let me see if they're in here. I can show you. These guys, if you guys remember these, if they still make them, I don't know, but they did not really work very well for me. I think I mean, I guess most of these things are kind of shimmer shadows, so maybe that's why I didn't like them. But I mean, they swatch really nice, but I always felt like when I used them, they were just like really, just they blended away to nothing. And that's not the case with this. It's not going to be, say, as pigmented as like a MAC eyeshadow or a Makeup Forever eyeshadow, or even like an Anastasia Beverly Hills. Like that's a good example because this sort of looks like that Modern Renaissance palette. I have the Modern Renaissance palette and I've been using it for a little while now, and I feel like those shadows kind of, they're all right, but I thought that they would be better. So technically I was more impressed by this. This exceeded my expectations more than the Modern Renaissance palette did. I still like the Modern Renaissance palette, I do. I think that those shadows are better than these shadows, I do. However, I expected it to be even better than they are. And I expected these to not be as good as they are. So this one impressed me a little bit more. Anyway, so yeah, those are my thoughts. If you're thinking about picking it up and you don't have something that's really similar already, I would go on and get it. If you do have the Modern Renaissance palette, I don't think you need this. I just don't. If you have like a warm eyeshadow palette, I don't think you need it. But if you want one and you got 20 bucks, I think it's a good deal. Okay, so that is it. I hope you guys are well. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and I'll see you guys in my next video.